Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Sunday Night Hell Let Loose. And boy, do we have a banger for you here tonight. I'll be your host, Smithers, and this is my co-host, Smitty, and we're going to provide you all the coverage here tonight for this Division II Finals matchup between OCL and 11th Infantry Division. Man, this should be a good one, as OCL is coming in here undefeated, running through the offseason competitive league and not finding a challenger to take them down just yet. Although we did see a run by Pack on Carentan Canal Crossing that came pretty close to taking them out of their undefeated streak. But 11th Infantry Division is arriving here tonight, hoping to play upset. The crowd here is absolutely loud. Hopefully you can hear us here in the announcing booth. But man, it is packed here tonight. I'm glad that both sides are bringing the energy, and especially from Brazil, all the buddies down there supporting their team, OCL, here tonight, hoping to take home the Division II championship belt and moving on to the grand finals of the offseason competitive league. It should be a good one. But anyways, enough of me, everybody. Smitty, what do you think about tonight's match? Thanks, Smithers. Thanks. And look at you with your freaking tie and everything. Oh, my gosh. Morning, mates. Let's go. It's all these guys. What we're doing here tonight. We're looking at the Division II Finals, mates. It should be beautiful. It should be beautiful. Hope everyone's been having a great time here. Already excited. I'm excited. It's just a great time to be here, and I'll give you plenty of breakdown of the map and everything and what to be expecting here tonight. But I am really excited for this match. Really, really excited. It should be quite of a banger. I mean, both sides just bringing that energy here tonight. Both sides' temperatures are going to be really sky high and everything. And both sides are going to be just fragging their living minds out. We're going to see some crazy satchel plays. We're going to see some crazy, just overall anti-tank plays, I feel like. Just infantry are going to be fragging their minds out and just making shots they wouldn't normally make, I feel like. And just because of that energy, that focus is in here because they know it's the finals. Everything matters to move on to the grand finals here in the offseason competitive league for all the marbles, as they say. And plus, OCL, as you mentioned, is coming in undefeated. That is just, that adds to the atmosphere here tonight. It reminds me of the 2007 New England Patriots. And according to the latest, I just read in the New York Times earlier today, but they were talking about how the New York Patriots and New York Giants game back in 2007 is pretty much a 1-to-1 parallel for this night, Sunday night game here, where if you remember, the Patriots were rolling in 2007 undefeated, going for the first undefeated season ever in NFL history in the modern era. And they can't stop talking about how they're comparing OCL and 11th Infantry Division to tonight's match. So glad to see that coverage is out there, everybody, and that is really just bringing it on home. But I am super excited, mates. It should be quite the match. It should be quite the match, and I'm so excited to be here tonight. Alrighty, so back to you, Smithers. Go ahead and jump into the odds here tonight, everybody. As we could see here that OCL is rolling in here as the favorites. 11th Infantry Division being the underdogs. And, of course, the players cannot let them get to their heads too much here tonight. As, coming in as underdogs, you may think, oh, my gosh, there is no chance for us to win this matchup. But we have seen big upsets on SmithersCast before. And tonight, I feel like something special comes out of people inside the finals. And just to be in that position, the adrenaline is pumping, the testosterone is at its all-time high. Players are no doubt have cans and cans of Monster Energy drinks right next to them. Maybe even some players opt for the herbal tea, as most commanders do, just to stay calm in the thick of battle. But nonetheless, it's going to be just an exciting row for here tonight. And hopefully, we do see a little bit more of an even matchup versus, the odds say here. But who knows? We're always a big fan of underdogs here in SmithersCast. And no doubt there'll be plenty of 11th Infantry Division members in the chat to cheer their buddies on. But OCL has plenty of experience in showing, they're coming into this match undefeated here tonight, and thus Vegas right now is giving them big odds to come out here and secure the Division II Finals and move on to the Grand Championship next here. So, but yeah, we'll see how this all shakes out. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump over to my buddy Smitty here, and he's going to talk about the point advantage and just give us a good overview of SMDM as far as what to expect here tonight on SMDM with Dugout as the midpoint. Take it away, Smitty. So we take a look at the map here of SMDM. This was a match that I casted previously. This was on SMDM, as you can see here. This was Polish veterans as the allies, and so they were coming down to capture Dugout as well. And then we have the Axis pushing up down here. These Mites, well, they were trying to hold back Polish veterans for about 90% of the match. And they were really trying to just maintain this line right here. But Polish veterans just kept the pressure on and eventually broke through right front door. But that was on a 49 versus 49 match on Dugout, as we can see here. But with the 30 versus 30 matchup, we see a lot less bodies, obviously. And so there's going to be a lot less overall map coverage for these guys. And usually in 30 versus 30s, we do see the main concentration that it's going to probably be around Dugout, maybe a little bit east of Dugout on the little Dugout hill over here to the right-hand side. Now, when it comes to 30 versus 30, you're not going to see much action over here past towards Pierce Farm, a little bit maybe at AA Network, but let's go over the keys for OCL. So OCL is going to be rolling up here. They're going to know they're going to have the opening cap advantage. So they're going to get their infantry over here and kind of send a few bodies over here to the left side. They're going to be able to hold the open field pretty okay, but just a few. And then they're going to mostly dedicate probably most of their bodies over here to the east near Dugout Hill. Now, that's that little hill east of Dugout where you can flex bodies back and forth into the strong point or over to the east to try and help control five-way over here. So five-way is going to be very key for OCL because if they can capture this five-way over here in the east, which is just a little bit west of A Network, they can push on north into Gardens right there. And once they get control of Gardens, they can box out 11th and really be able to totally shut them out of the sector. So that's what they're most likely going to be targeting off the opening. Maintain a nice solid line here on Dugout and to the left side. Focus on Dugout Hill and flex bodies towards five-way once they feel comfortable. Once they feel the hard cap is nice and secure, then they'll shift over to five-way, push on north of Gardens, and work at capturing that. Now, of course, they got to be careful. Five-way with SMDM, there's going to be plenty of open space over here for the Allies to be able to sneak trucks by, Jeeps by, all that kind of stuff. Speaking of Jeeps, hoping to see some great Jeep action here tonight. Would love to see some Rocketeers in the back of Jeeps, squad leads, that sort of thing to sneak around. With 30 versus 30, you have plenty of extra resources. So, Mites, let's use those resources, Mites. Come on now. We're not here to fuck spiders. Okay. But if we go over to AA Network, I mean, for OCL, they're just going to want to maintain a nice little perimeter, maybe put up a few garrisons over here to the far east side just to have some reflank options. Now, when it comes to the fourth point, we don't know what that is just yet. It's either going to be up here to the north or over there to cattle sheds to the east. So we have to see if it's going to be a straight north to south push or it's going to be an offset point. And remember, with offset points, everybody, we do have the advantage where the team that's defending an offset point, they can lure the attacking team out of their sector and cause some really backline spawn bombs to go off and capture the point back. So I have to see how aggressive that 11th plays for that. But anyways, back to OCL. Those are the key factors for them off of the opening. And we'll just look to see how wide they want to play this map here tonight. And then, of course, we'll see if they try to flex anything off of the opening to go towards fourth to apply some early pressure. But I'm guessing, given the championship game or the finals and here in Division 2, they're going to play conservative and just go for the opening cap. Now, for 11th Infantry Division, it's going to be a little bit different. They're going to most likely solidify this line and just dedicate most of their bodies to controlling Gardens and pushing down here to five-way. Once they're able to control five-way, then they can push west to Dugout Hill and start moving bodies to flank around OCL, harass their tanks, harass their spawn points, all that kind of good stuff. That's what we're kind of looking for. 11th, holding action up here to the north, and then a push over here to the east to create a nice wrap to create pressure on Dugout Strong Point from east of Dugout Hill. That's most likely going to be the play, and of course on console we have to watch for airheads tonight, as the airhead audio isn't that great, and we could see some surprise airheads go off in the back line, so we'll just need to pay attention to the clouds, everybody, and see if we see anything that is pretty just out of pocket or pretty out of nowhere as far as airheads being called into the back line. And who knows, we may be able to catch some good surprises that could lead up to turning the match around. But that's what we always look for. We look for those key moments that are turning. They're going to be the key turning points of this match to make it all go in a different direction. But as Smithers said, hopefully we'll see a good 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 caps here tonight, and just be a good slugfest here on SMDM Dugout. Alrighty, so that's it for me, buddies. But we'll see if we see anything super creative here tonight. Remember, in the finals games, teams always they always have something creative up their sleeve, and that's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. All right, Smithers, take it away, buddy. Take it away. Thank you very much for that, Smitty. That was fantastic. I think everybody at home will have a nice general idea of what to expect here tonight and what kind of strategies we may see. I mean, I am so excited. We always see the teams, as Smitty mentioned, pull something out of their back pockets for these big-time matchups, and just to, when the moment really counts, just to be able to show up big time. And that's what we're looking here tonight from both teams. What will be the play? What will be the game-changing play? Will we see multiple game-changing plays? Those are all the things that we're on the lookout here tonight here on SmithersCast Productions. And I hope that we'll see maybe 2, 3, 4 caps. That's what we kind of hope for. Just that big slugfest over the middle point, and just to make it a really, really just powerful or memorable match. That's what we're hoping for. But anyways, everybody, hope you enjoy the show here tonight. I know the stadium is still rocking. Everything is just booming all around us here on SMDM. And just hanging out here at Dugout, it is almost unbearable for our ears. It's pretty crazy. All right, everybody, so that will be it for Smitty and I up here in the booth. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the broadcaster's booth and give us a good overview of what's going out onto the field, and we'll take it from there. All right, everybody, hope you enjoy the show, and we'll see you afterwards. Let's go, boys! Let's go to the final! Let's go, boys! Alrighty, everybody, we are here. Hopefully you enjoyed the pregame show. I had so much fun putting that all together. It was so much fun. So hopefully you liked it. Hopefully everything came across okay. But we are live here on SMDM. We have not flipped the map yet. We are just getting ready. I think we're waiting on maybe one more body. Let's go ahead and check the stats. We're sitting at 61, so we're pretty much good to go. We'll wait for the official flip to come into play here. Mamma mia, here we go, everybody. The Division 2 finals. It's all been building up to this, buddies. It's all been building up to this. And let me just go ahead and check the match chat here. Let them know that I'm all good to go. Okay, I think we're ready. Ready for the map flip. Just going to do my last little volume checks here. Everything looks good. Maybe we'll turn up the SFX. Maybe just, I think it's okay. I know everything is pretty crazy for here tonight. Okay, all good here. Okay, looks like Bakunin is good to go. And before we get started, of course, good luck to both teams. I know a lot has been building up to this. Both teams have gone through a lot this season. And it's been quite a journey. And we'll see who here is going to be getting the opening, or going to be crowned here on SMDM as the Division 2 Finals Champion. Let's see. Any second now. I think we're just waiting on Soapman. Maybe 11th is just trying to get some last-minute nerves. Players taking their last-minute bathroom breaks. Just trying to get everything all taken care of and make sure they get all their beverages, of course. I know I have mine. I always make sure to have plenty of water in front of me, ready to go for these matchups. All these players just practicing, getting everything, all their nerves shaken out. Remember, we'll be looking at Dugout over there as the midpoint, everybody. And so hopefully Smitty was able to give everybody a good overview there before the pregame match. Okay, just waiting on Soapman, just waiting on Soapman. One over look. Go ahead and take a quick look over at Dugout just to get a nice visual here. Just to get a nice visual. We're almost, yeah, there's Gardens, of course. Everybody is very familiar with Gardens and this classic hold spot over here. This will be very, very key for 11th to hold on to. As we expect, I think everybody in chat will expect the opening cap to go to OCL here tonight. I think they will expect that. And so it's all about how 11th will adapt. Unless 11th Infantry Division has something special up their sleeve. Do they have anything up their sleeve? Not too sure. No word from Soapman yet, buddies. No word from Soapman if their team is all good. Just waiting on the final confirmation. Waiting on the final confirmation. I believe Soapman is the only contact for 11th Infantry Division. Okay, he's typing. He's typing. He's typing. 11th Infantry Division is ready, so we're going to see the flip here any second, or they may do the map countdown. You know, for finals, it probably should be better you do the map countdown. Just so you can look at the screen and just see that clock tick on down to its final second before you know you're all good to go. Okay, any second now, any second now, any second now. Should see the map flip. I don't know if they're going to do the timer or the insta flip. I don't know. We're about to see though. We're about to see, buddies. We are about to see. Make sure, of course, to place your votes in the poll for the matchup. Who will be taking it all here tonight and moving on to the grand final? Changing map on 58 minutes. So 30 seconds ago, everybody. 38. Smithers, we love you. I appreciate it, buddy. I appreciate it, buddy. I love all you guys. Thank you for the support. I know the Brazilian views in my analytics are climbing every single day, it feels like. So I love to see it. You guys have such a passionate group down there. I'm really looking forward to seeing if you guys step into TPL or, you know, Summit, or maybe next year or something. So looking to see what the next step is for OCL. And we should be seeing a flip. Should be seeing a flip. Any second. Any second. Maybe. 50 seconds. 49. 48. 45. Oh, the anticipation, buddies. Oh, the anticipation. Oh, the anticipation. Where might we be with the flip? Maybe he meant 57 minutes. Maybe he meant 57. Okay, 57 minutes, maybe? Maybe that's when the flip's coming in. Okay, no flip. Hopefully everything's okay on the server side. Houston, we have a problem. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no, what's the problem? Oh, no, not for the finals, buddies. Oh, they were just flipping it a few minutes before I left. They flipped it a few times, I think, just to make sure everything was working okay. So they tested the server out extensively beforehand. Oh, no. Of course. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're good to go. We're good to go, everybody's. We're good to go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start my own little opening whistle. That's unexpected. Alrighty, so I'll jump on into the trench, head into admin camera. And we have locked the target off, toggle clip, boom, 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 there we go. Alrighty, everybody, so we are looking at straight north to south for the pretty much all the caps, except for the allies will have La Grande Chamine up there to the top, middle. But we're looking straight to north battle, and that's what you like to see, just concentrated firepower right off the opening, straight north to south. And you know what that means. We're not going to really see too much spread from these teams. I don't think. Maybe a few plays from the outside. OCL getting their nodes down over here. Can they get them all placed before the 129 mark? Let's see. They're all four having a look at that. They're going. Yeah, they get it. All right. All nodes go up. And they get that extra tick. And you never know, buddies. You just never know. That extra tick of resources may mean a big difference down the road. It does have that nice snowball effect. But let's go ahead and take a look over here at Dugout. Remember, everybody, this is a 30 versus 30. So the firepower is a lot more concentrated. As opposed to 49s versus 49s. The engagements are a lot more intimate. The sweat, you see sweat body on body action a lot more. These guys over here on the front line, they're going to be, before the wall drop here, they're looking to dismantle their OPs as soon as their buddies come on in. We should see Rafa and Junior over here dismantling, and they're all good to go. Danka comes in, waiting for the other OP. Rafa dismantles his, and Junior will head over there and dismantle his as well as soon as he gets his buddy in. About a minute late, though. But anyways, we'll be jumping over here to Dugout. The planes, C-47s, fly on above here to welcome us all to SMDM. 1 minute away till wall drop, and we see, what do we have here for the Axis? We see one supply truck over to the right. We see one Puma over there by Church. We see one body on top. Looks like a William 29. Rocking the AT kit on top there. And then over here to the left, we have the Panzer IV transport truck, supply truck. We have transport truck on the left. And looks like transport truck. So OCL deciding not to go with a opening Lukes, it looks like, by the looks of it. No, they got a Lukes. It's somewhere. There's a Lukes. Okay. So one Lukes, one Puma, one Panzer IV. Nothing special off the opening for OCL. But the question is, everybody, does 11th Infantry Division have something special up their sleeve? Do they have something that they're going to say, hey, we're going to cap Dugout first, and we're going to shock everybody in chat? Let's see. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're off, everybody. And we're off. Here we go. We are at the Division 2 finals. Everything has been building up to this. Oh, man. I know what it's like, buddies. I know what it's like. You can barely talk. You can barely eat. You don't want to eat. You don't want to drink anything either. You just want to stay still. You just want to stay still. All right, so artillery marks coming here down the main road. This is where he expects 11 to push a truck here, try off the opening. Remember, the main battles, according to Smitty, it will be over here to the right, overhead Dugout Hill. Over here to the east-hand side. Okay, nice and quiet here off the opening. Bodies getting closer and closer. Truck comes in for 11th, coming down the road right here. Moving on towards the point. Artillery should be landing any second now. Our truck moving on up here. No arty round just yet. First bodies begin to jump out. A couple squad leads. AT. Truck moves on towards the point. No arty from OCL. Oh, there it is. Okay, but it's a little, just a smidgen behind. The squad leads stay alive, so that's going to be very, very big. Very, very big for 11th. So they're going to get those OPs up near the hedge. OCL comes over here to the east of Dugout Hill. We have a transport truck coming over to the right. Moving on forward down the road, looking to maybe get some critical flanking action going. Achilles jumps out. Do we have any more bodies in here? No, we do not. Just Achilles, just Achilles. Supply truck, though, from Commander. We have a rogue supply truck looking to make their way around the corner, but the engineer... Okay, just an engineer in there. May have already dropped the boxes. Opening camp progress goes towards OCL as to be expected on Dugouts. Take a look at the map situation. We have one supply truck already moving around here to Bree Court, looking to get some backline pressure maybe right after post-cap. Big spawn wave over here to from 11th, trying to penetrate this hedge border. Luke's over there will be able to have a good angle. Don't know where the allied tanks are. They could be back a little bit farther yet. Luke splashing generally over here to our bottom left. All right, so most likely 11th is playing for recap here. Commander Benjamin over there in the back line. Okay, so 11th will look to hold here. Rocket sails down below us. Over here to the Luke's that's trying to just hold back the infantry over there on the left side. Generally, we saw some excellent flamethrower action that came in so clutch against Pack in the last match. We'll have to see if he busts out the flamethrower again here tonight. Over here to the east, we do see the Allied medium making some moves here. Oh, they already took out the Panzer IV. The Panzer IV from OCL has been wiped. That is big in the first few minutes here. Now the medium could have the opportunity to shove it in the hard cap. But it looks like OCL may have just enough bodies here to hold it. Goes flickers just for a second there. OCL, oh, they got it. Okay. So OCL goes up 3-2 here for the opening cap. But with the opening Panzer IV getting taken out, that's going to be very, very big for 11th. Medium Sherman is up on that hillside right now. Okay, medium's over here. Zam's coming around the corner. Beneko. Zam's trying to get a shot. Oh, the driver's not looking. The driver's not looking. Unless it's just the gunner or the spotter. Gun the spotter. Okay, Satchel goes on the front. Greyhound to the rear. The medium will go Baba Badooey here to Zam. Satchel. Zam's watching. Toothpick jumps out. Toothpick goes around the side. Sees Zam. Guns him right down. He's got to look for... Oh, no, the Greyhound. Was that the grenade? I'm not sure if that was a grenade, but William back there is behind as well. And we could see a double Baba Badooey here on the tanks. Rocket comes in, no, from Collado, and is able to take him out. And this medium will go Baba Badooey. Satchel's trying to look in the front, but the medium goes taken out right there. Alrighty, so the Allies lose 2 tanks. Panzer IV gets taken out, so almost an equal trade. The Puma did get wiped on the far right flank. So yeah, 2 for 2 so far. I think the Luke's is still alive to the left-hand side. Cap Commander Capiteo over here patrolling the left, right of Dugout Hill. Good pressure so far. What do we have for the back line? It looks like 11th did shut down that flanking supply truck. We do have another supply truck here, unless that's the original one, but it's coming over here to the border looking to get some pressure on. Just trying to get another Blue Zone garrison out to maybe harass 11th ID in the back line. Front door is as expected, though, with a nice stalemate here. The main battle is going to be for Dugout Hill to the east. But we got to see some bodies over here from 11th being pushing down into 5-way, and then they can make their way up the hill and counterflank OCL. Over here, we do have Bangtown Express that has made his way into the back line. Recon squad leader. Garrison position. We do lose this one garrison back here, actually, unless they did not ever put it down or something. Do we have any backline shenanigans? I don't see anything, but Compton's back here patrolling. But the OCL does have this garrison gap missing right now. Garrison over to the east near 5-way. Garrison to the west. Nothing north to south right here. So OCL needs to establish that garrison right there in Dugout or to the south of it in the building complex. We do have a little shenanigans going up there at Gardens. Mama Bear is able to take out Bakunin, though. Gardens is so key for 11th to hold on to. They got to throw everything in there if they get a sense they're going to lose it. Artillery should be able to shut this down. OCL has gained a whole bunch of ground over here to the left side, though. And Alux is coming up here to clear some ground. All right, so 11th has to be careful. What you often see, even in the best teams, The front door Brecourt battery on the left side. They leave a skeleton crew over here. It gets overwhelmed, and then we see cap pressure come in on Brecourt. So 11th has to be careful to maintain a decent squad over here to hold back OCL. But looks like these may be equal exchanges. I think the Luke's just got taken out as it tried to roam around right there. Yes, I did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Okay. So no more Lukes for the Axis, and we'll see the first Tiger rolling up here past Hugo's farm. And we'll see another Tiger spawn here in about 3 or 4 minutes or so. Let's go take a look at the hard cap here. We have Goodyear inside the point. We saw Goodyear with that amazing bunker takedown last weekend. In a critical time against Pack, he had himself quite the streak. Goodyear inside the point right now. He's going to maybe look to put down a proxy satchel here momentarily. OCL gaining a little bit of ground here. We have a nice flank garrison in the back line, so they do have an opportunity here to move some bodies into the back. We'll have to pay attention to the top left of our screen as far as looking out for that airhead ability being called in. Non-square, Goodyear in here inside the point. Jesse Pinkman also joining us. No square. No square. Peeking around. Flare was popped inside the circle. This is an allied flare. He's going to go for the garrison. Sergio. Oh no. Nobody notices him. No square is going to get a free garrison takedown right here in the point. Oh my gosh. That may not seem big right now, but that is... oh man, he's going to report that back to his buddies. And that is big. That is big right here off of the opening. And that just proves that he's going to let his other buddies know that, hey guys, I was able to sneak on in there and take out their garrison. They have a really weak strong point right now. Really weak strong point. This is a bomber run coming in from the Allies, it looks like, over here, the hard cap. Going on through here, going on through. All right, so it goes through Dugout Hill, clears out a few right there. Remember, everybody, the competitive average is 3. 11th begins to move some bodies over here to the left side. Donko's over here all by his lonesome, going up against Dapper Cat, Mr. Silo, and General Lee. Nope, Donko takes out one. Mr. Silo waits. Oh no, he's going to pull the rocket. He's not even going to risk it. No! Oh, Mr. Silo uses the rocket, buddy. Nice job, nice job. Bangtown Express back there in the back line, holding down in the little trench there, just trying to provide his team some intel. We do have a Fox Squad making a little probe in here into Brecourt. Supply truck coming around the back as well. Hopefully 11th Infantry Division has some backline garrisons back there. Daddy back here, coming around, coming around, coming around. So Dong Daddy 69 is back here trying to hold the OCL back in these trenches. What we like to see from 11th is a bunch of AP mines placed down. A bunch of AP mines. Just to hold back OCL from having a free sprinting pattern down these trenches. Dong Daddy gonna peek around the corner here, going up against Junior. Junior wins the frag. Dong Daddy 69 gets taken out. Okay, so the back line could, for 11th could look a little spicy here in a moment, depending on what the squad lead in the transport or the supply truck does back there. Benjamin, commander, watching the back line. He's up next here, going against a few OCL bodies. Bob, Killer, and Junior. Benjamin could have a very... Oh, no, Benjamin gets wiped too. Okay, OCL could have an excellent chance here getting an OP up and start flooding the back line. Benjamin's no doubt going to report back to his buddies saying that, hey, we got some stuff back here. We got some stuff back here. Okay, we see OCL, Luva moving back here, looking for the garrison for the Allies. The Allies do have a garrison in the Achilles heel of Brecourt. Luva's going to spot it and take it out. See if we see a spawn wave for the next 3 seconds. No spawn wave comes in, and Luva's going to get himself a free garrison takedown. Back there in the back line. All right, so 11th will be forced to allocate some more bodies back to the defense here in a moment. Now let's take a look at the map situation. We have a garrison up to the top right. And then we have front door. They have some bodies from 11th inside the point right now. Achilles working his way around to the back line, going for the tank crew. Going for the Tiger. Oh, but he gets shot at the last second there by Jesse Pinkman. Able to take him out with a Car 98. Not allowing that to happen on his buddy Tiger. Boneco, Hot Trail. Hans over here to the left. Hot Trail is a squad lead right inside the hard cap of Dugout. But he's got to be very careful here not to put down his OP too soon. He's got to keep that puppy just... Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, Boneco's able to take him out. 11th does have a few bodies over here. Moving into Dugout Hill a little bit. Okay, we have a garrison over here to the right of Dugout for OCL. Garrison up at 5-way, so the garrison network for them looks really, really solid. We have one squad lead in Gardens, one squad lead item over there. Achilles and Leaf Blower, though, trying to make some action happen over here from Dugout Hill. Leaf Blower pokes up here. Does he have the shots? He's pokes down. He's getting shot at by going to be about 3 guys here in just a second. Leaf Blower stinks out. Does a little right lean. Takes the grenades. Throws the grenades back. He's trying to hold it. Takes out Sergio. Leaf Blower's got Achilles as his buddy, as his backup here. It's a 4-on-1 piece of action right now. 4-on-1 piece of action. Leaf Blower takes out Jesse Pinkman. Oh, and a grenade. Takes out Leaf Blower. Achilles, no Goodyear's pushing up here. Looking to get some pressure on. We did see Brecourt Battery go contested, but they have not penetrated the circle just yet. Donka, Rafa 2K, Capiteo. Radical Patriot General Lee, Dapper Cat trying to hold this area over here, which you're doing a pretty damn good job of. OCL was not able to get a garrison up in the back line, so it's just the recon squad harassing. But they gotta be so careful of Gardens. They can't lose Gardens. That's such a vital, vital route for them to get back into into Dugout here. Rafa 2K, Donka pushing up, trying to get take out General Lee and Priz to push on up down the road. Okay, so we'll leave these guys be. Seems like a pretty good equal trade over here on the left-hand side. 11th just has to be careful of the gut, though. Looks like OCL Daddy has come up here. Gonna be able to put down probably an OP here close to front door. Soldados pushing up here, going against No Square, Corporal Doss, and Goodyear all at the same time. Taking some shots, dies behind the building. Soldados takes out one. No Squares across the left-hand side. We're about to see a very intimate engagement here. Oh. Soldados takes out two. But Goodyear's able to avenge his buddies. There we go. Alrighty, let's take a look at the map again, everybody. Garrison situation looks solid. Map situation looks really solid for OCL. We have a surprise OP over here, a little bit of gap on the east side. So we got to see how that develops. OCL does have the garrison over there at 5-way, so they're good for a counter-flank operation if they need to. Up to the north, we're starting to see some minor penetration to Brecourt. No supplies. We do have a garrison over here to the east. Looking to see if anything goes where 11th may try to push. They're still spawning out of gardens, so OCL has not moved into gardens to clear it. They're opting to send their bodies over to Brecourt to harass that. So 11th does have an excellent opportunity to counterflank here. Mama Bear, Bakunin. Bakunin pushing up here. Camp progress does come in on Brecourt. Once again, just a few bodies. 11th just needs to put back a few in the circle, and they should be just okay. Medium up here. Oh no, it's gonna get satcheled, I think, by Zamp. Oh man, the spotter ain't looking. The spotter ain't looking. Zamp caught Toothpick 70 with his pants down. Oh, no, hold on. Toothpick 70 may have saw it. Waiting for the buddy infantry to take him out. He's gonna start defusing here. I think he's got it. He is Mr. Frog coming up to support. There he goes, and he should have the dismantle here in a second. And his buddy, Mr. Frog, comes up to support to make sure he's got it. That's teamwork in the finals, buddies. That's teamwork in the finals. That's teamwork when you really need it, buddies. All right, the strong point looks okay. OCL does send a few more bodies there off of Fox Squad. Pushing through the open field in the smoke. Dong Daddy 69, though, could have an excellent opportunity to just pop them as they try to go across, and that's what they're doing. Not allowing OCL to make it. They got to pay the tax, buddies. You got to pay the tax. Looks like, do we have one that snuck out through? Bob Killer trying to jump out of the way. Trying to jump. He's trying to weave. He's trying to jive and weave and dive. Oh, can he make it? He makes it into the trench. I don't believe it. Dodging all those rounds. Somebody give Bob Killer a nice meme there, maybe of God. What's the game where you have to cross the road? Oh no, okay, he gets taken out right there. But man, what a nice jive dancing move there by Bob Killer. He must take Samba classes. He must. That was beautiful. All right, so we have Radical Patriot squad lead inside the point for 11th. Radical Patriot inside the point. He could have an excellent opportunity for an OP, but he just has to be super careful. Precision strike called in. Over something. Oh, just behind the 76. 76 will be damaged. But the first opening precision strike does miss for OCL, so their next precision strike will be ready around the 47-minute mark, everybody. 47-minute mark. 76 will look to back up here. Radical Patriot inside the point. Trying to lay low, trying to wait for that right moment. We have to do some barricade action. Oh, we got buildables. We got buildables with Hans over here rocking the MG42. Now be careful, everybody. I had a stream earlier today where we saw an artillery round take out a Tiger. We did see it live on stream. The Tiger took a shot from an IS-1 and the artillery round landed right on top and took it out. So don't be surprised if we see that here tonight. Don't be surprised, buddies. Don't be surprised. Capiteo, Commander Capiteo watching the middle of the point here. Still 11th holding back OCL from penetrating the point. Not allowed to get too much action here. We hear a Jeep. We do hear a Jeep. Is this a Kubelwagen? It is a Kubelwagen. So Kubelwagen action happened here from the recon vehicle. Looking to drop some expo boxes around the point here. We do have supplies. Is that supplies? That's a freaking airhead. That's an airhead that fell right. Okay, that's an airhead that falls right inside the point. No bombing run or strafer run to support, it looks like. But Buck Compton runs away from it. What? 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 What am I seeing? Okay, Sergio sees it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that threw me for a loop. That threw me for a loop. I thought we were going to see a spawn wave, buddies, right in front of us. Oh my gosh, I thought we were going to see a spawn wave right in front of us. Oh my gosh, my heart stopped there for a second. 76 takes a shot over here, looking to back up behind the buildings. Takes a Rick right in the front. We have a Tiger over there to the top left on... Oh no, look, hold on. That's another Allied tank up there. But we have OCL ATs swarming that. Look at those 3 AT players around the friggin' tank right there, buddies. That medium's getting swarmed right now. We have Cuidado, William 29, and Brandt coming around. The medium's out here in the open. I think Brandt got a satchel on. Yes, he did. So this medium's going to go Bob-Bob-a-Dooey right here in the middle of the open. And it'll be just fine and dandy. Toothpick jumps out, but I think it's going to be too late. Buddy. Unless... Oh, hold on. Toothpick got it. I think Toothpick's got to get it. Oh, it was a minute satchel, I think, and Toothpick dismantles it. Oh my gosh, 2 dismantles for Toothpicks. That's the kind of energy that only comes off in the playoffs, buddies. That's the energy that comes out in the playoffs. Mamma mia, that was great. Okay, let's go check up here on the hedge. The medium is still over there. The Tiger is not pushed up to go take it out. We have 2 Tigers on the defensive for OCL. But the medium's just controlling this high ground. Massive value out of this medium, everybody. Massive value out of this medium. Toothpick jumps out again. Toothpick. Oh, he's bandaging. He's got a bandage. Okay, he's got a bandage. I was wondering. I thought he was going to charge Sergio right there all by his lonesome. Tiger's pushing up. Okay, so this Tiger's had enough of hearing about this medium up on the hill, so the Tiger will come up here to pop it. 11th playing some heavy defense right now, clearing out the back line. Supplies are dropping out there on the border, but they're going to be too far away to get a garrison over there in the active sector. We do have the garrison still over here in E3. Tiger comes up, pops the Sherman. So that'll take care of that Allied presence over there. Tiger over here controlling down the left side. Rafa 2K, Duncan. Still a nice stalemate over here, as Smitty predicted in the pregame show, everybody. I mean, this is going to be a stalemate unless 11 senses an opportunity to overwhelm this area, which is, it could happen. It could happen. But so far, OCL holding it down over here, dedicating a tank. Capiteo, Commander Capiteo working over here on the front line. Working around the hedge. Gets a solid frag here of Beer Destroyer. Capiteo says, I'll clear the hedge myself, damn it. Jesse Pinkman, Rafa 2K trying to push up there a little bit. Ammo drop coming in the back line. Looks like those supplies that were there already got dismantled. So 11th not risking anything, taking those puppies out as soon as they drop. Venati and Capiteo working together here. Maybe the counter flank. The Allies' presence up here to the north of the road. Dabbercat over there to our left. Commander Capiteo working with Fenati. They're looking for that OP. Fenati pushes on up. And he's going to get himself an OP. Spawn wave comes in, though. Priz, generally. Fenati takes out 1. Takes out 2 already. And he gets the OP as well. A nice triple whammy right there for Fenati. Able to clear up that sector. All right, so that's going to free up OCL now to push even farther north on the left-hand side. And to keep in mind that they're going to enter the 11th cap sector. So that's going to be additional cap weight applied. And we see the Tiger down here pushing towards Gardens, along with 2 engineers and Bakunin. 1 hour about left to go, everybody. If you're just joining me, I am your host tonight, Smithers, for this Division 2 finals between OCL and 11th Infantry Division. So far, we've seen one cap, dugouts, which took a couple minutes. Took a couple minutes to solidify. It looked like 11th was going to have an opportunity, but OCL closed it out. And now both sides are just figuring out where the map is really going here. Where they can win frags, where they can hold, where they can push. Tigers over here. Running down infantry, splashing HE. Where are the 76s? Unless the 76 buddies already got taken out. Not too sure. Tigers pushing on up here in the middle. Breed Corps getting pretty aggressive. So one Tiger's on the attack, one Tiger's back on the defense. Let's go check the defense here for OCL, see how this is holding up. Everything looks clear in the back line. Looking for anything from 11th Infantry Division. Okay, so the nearest presence is over by a network and 5-way. But OCL is happy to let them have that. Well, they push front door Breed Corps. They are happy to let them have that. Pressure begins to mount. This will be a bombing run coming in from the Allies. Looks like front door here. Looks like front door. Bombing run coming in. Looks like it's going to go... Oh, not towards the Tiger. Looks like it's going towards Gardens. Does OCL have a garrison up there? It's on the border. Don't know if the bombing run's going to have the distance. No, the garrison's over there. Oh, no, it does get the garrison. The garrison goes Bababadooey. Alrighty. I stand corrected. Garrison goes Bababadooey. 11th calls in a big spawn wave over there to our top right of our screen, looking to come back towards the point. They know that Breed Corps is getting a little bit dicey here. They got to make sure they take this seriously. Looks like artillery is going to be coordinated here inside the point. One Tiger is a little bit damaged. Tiger backs up. Tiger takes a shot. Don't know. I think the Tiger got the first shot in. 76. Has to be a medium cruiser down the road like that. Oh, and the Tiger kicks out from the left side. 76 comes in through the hedge on the left and pops the Tiger. So that's going to relieve a nice amount of pressure. And OCL playing with a skeleton crew back there, a dugout. Playing with a skeleton crew. But I don't think 11th has anything at the moment to take advantage of it. Don't think they do. Don't think they do, buddies. Okay, everything looks okay back here for OCL. Nothing too crazy. Rafa, Jesse Pinkman pushing up here. Pops a flare. Rafa, Jesse Pinkman fighting off to the distance. Does take down one at least. Hot rail. Donka's up there with the engineer loadout. OCL trying to shove it right front door, right up the middle with that, I mean, the Tiger's gone, so we have Tiger to the right side. Let's go check on that, buddy. 76 pushing over here to the left. Oh, did get an angle on the Tiger. The Tiger's burning. The Tiger is burning as it backs down the hill right here. Don't see any clutch AT plays at the moment coming in. This looks like the Tiger will back up to safety and be just fine over there. We do have Hans over here on the MG on the glider wing. We do have cap pressure coming in on Breed Corps, but nah, it can't be that serious. It can't be. We'll see if it continues, though. Achilles takes out Hans with the MG. Tiger backs up. Beer Destroyer, Radical Patriot. So these are two legit squad leads pushing up here. Can they win the frag against Sergio? Sergio's right down below. Does Beer Destroyer know? No, I don't think he knows. Sergio? Oh no, Sergio doesn't see Beer Destroyer run by him. Beer Destroyer? Bandaging Sergio right there running down the road. Radical Patriot could... Oh my god, we're still seeing cap pressure on Breed Corps. Oh, shnikes. I did not expect that, but OCL is right in the hard cap. 11th may need to think about throwing that 76 inside the point. Where do we see that 76 at? Over here on the right side? I did not expect the lone bodies in there to be that much. Cap progress stalls. Continues. We got to see these tanks dive in for the Allies to help stop this. Airhead has been called into Breed Corps. Cap progress is nearing the 90% mark. OCL is all over this. Mama Bear, Vlad, St. Vlad working their way inside the strong point. I don't see any tanks on point rushing in, and OCL may go up 4-1 here. 98, 99, and OCL goes up 4-1 on SMDM, capturing Brecourt Battery from the Allies with 55 minutes left to go. Alrighty, so we do have the garrison front door for OCL already. And 11th squad leads will have the most important job here of resetting their outposts and making sure they get them up for the counterattack here on Brecourt Battery. The 76 is storming back in. It may have been too far down south and couldn't get back in time. But 11th is going to try a really quick counterattack here on point. They got plenty of bodies, plenty of squad leads. I think 1, 2, maybe possibly 3 squad leads. 76 storming back in. If I was at 76, man, I'm diving straight into the circle. Airhead is alive there in the middle, but it looks like the Axis allies may be able to get it. Supplies went down, but the airhead's still alive. Vlad's going to come around the corner. The airhead spawn wave may come in any second. Vlad's looking for the airhead. The airhead's right there down below us. Big spawn wave comes in from OCL. Oh, but the 76 smashes out. Oh, they take him out. Oh, look at that play. And there goes Baba Badooey. And suddenly, just like that, 11th is back in control of the hard cap. Oh my gosh, that was beautiful. Oh, that was beautiful. Those are the playoff plays we live for, everybody. Those are the playoff plays we live for. Bombing run coming in from OCL or Brecourt. Let's see, 11th of those looks like it'll be dedicating everything here to cap this back as soon as possible. I know time is of the essence. I don't want to waste a minute here. Plenty of bodies inside the hard cap. They just got to watch out for this bombing run. Commander Benjamin moving on back here. 76 is inside the circle, I think. I think it's inside the circle. Buddies, you've got to be inside the circle, right? They're just on the border. I think they're inside of it. This bombing run coming in. It's going to go over the 76. It's going to damage it. Hump Sloop 69 stays alive. Achilles in the hard point. Just got to maximize cap weight, buddies. Just got to maximize cap weight. 53 minutes left to go on the clock. OCL is very spread out right now. One Tiger is moving him back towards the points. Cap progress almost back in favor of 11th. They just got to keep some bodies in the circle here just to solidify this. And already 11th Infantry Division caps it back. Going back 2-3 now here on SMDM. Love to see it. This is the playoff energy, everybody. This is the playoff energy I'm talking about. I wish I could smash a beer can on my head right now. That'd be freaking awesome. What a fantastic quick counterattack there, and a big 76 takedown of that airhead there earlier to be able to solidify the recap here for 11th Infantry Division. Tiger comes up, gets one shot in the 76. 76 will need to back up here. The Tiger may not be able to push because of these little walls. Don't think they have a shot. Staying back here. They're staying back. But a great counterattack there by 11th Infantry Division. And that obviously eliminates all these spawns over here for OCL that they have. Because remember, when you capture a sector, everybody, those spawns go away. Those spawns go away, buddies. Soldados pushing around here to the back, looking to go for this 76. Let's get a POV of Soldados. Oh, come on, camera. There we go. Soldados coming over here to the side, He's going to go behind the 76, may be able to get the tank crew. Takes down one crew member, Lieutenant Spears. Oh, Lieutenant Spears gets taken out too. But the infantry buddies were there to protect their 76. Dong Daddy 69 comes right in the back, gets a few shots in the enemy and prevents their heavy from being satcheled. Oh my gosh, I love the playoffs, the finals. I love these kind of plays, buddies. These are great. These are great. So we have one Tiger down here by Gardens, one Tiger on the defense for OCL. Achilles over here into the farm point. So everything looks good. Everything looks good. Everybody, just 1 second. I gotta type in chat real quick. Capiteo over here, Commander, getting very, very close to the front line. Under 50 minutes left to go. No doubt the OCL team may be a little bit shocked that they lost the free-core battery so quickly. They were probably feeling nice and mighty after that. Under 50 minutes, under 50 minutes. How will 11th approach this? Artillery smashes a little bit there, but 11th, I would say, has the momentum right now. I think they have the momentum. That is big, going down 1-4 and then capping right back to go 2-3. That is big. That is big from a team boosting morale boost standpoint. So we have to see how they're able to take advantage of that and encapsulate that emotion and bring it on to maybe get some pressure there on Dugout. Radical Patriot pushing over here to the east. Trying to maybe get up to Dugout, trying to get a critical OP, maybe a garrison, who knows. But we have another Tiger pushing up front door Brecourt. Let's go take a look here at front door. This Tiger is pushing out here in the open, so it's time for Allied AT to shine. Over here to the left, we do have another Tiger going, trying to peek around, maybe trying to double tap that 76 over there. Priz, Cat down here to the bottom left, pushing on up, trying to maybe sneak behind that Tiger. We'll see. But man, 11th is winning some key frags over here in front of the point, but they're still holding on. They're still holding on. But OCL is doing the same thing that they did last time, moving all around, getting pressure, getting... just good crossfire in all around. Lieutenant Spears trying to repair the 76. Artillery's landing dangerously close, though. Tank crew is 2 members in it. Viper, Mikhail. Hopefully they're getting... Oh, no! They didn't get intel on the pushing Tiger right there. The 76 turret was facing the other way. No intel came back to them in time. Artillery lands in the middle point, and suddenly OCL is going to have another serious cap threat here. Yep, here comes the cap pressure just tickling on in. Don't know what the garrison situation is for 11th Infantry Division, but waiting to see maybe a spawn wave chunk. Beer Destroyer comes inside the point. St. Vlad, Mr. Frog over here to the left. They gotta hold this ground. They gotta win these frags with everything they got. Everything they got. Six and a half minutes left to go, everybody. 46 and a half minutes left to go. Okay, so 11th Infantry Division sends more bodies back here into the strong point, winning their frags here in the circle. Tiger takes 1 bazooka round, 46 minutes left. Bomber run's coming in. This will be an Allied bomber run. Could be going right front door, I think. There it goes. 1, 2. Oh, Zam survives. Avoids counting as a competitive average. Do we have Hans here? Hans gets obliterated. So the Allies commander hits the competitive average here. Hits the competitive average. Okay, so 11th should be okay right now. Zimmerman inside the points. King Squad back there providing intel on the enemy tanks as they push on up here. So we have 2 Tigers up on the board, plenty of fuel, 990 fuel, almost 2,000 manpower, and 1,050 munitions for the Axis. Did they change something with the recent update? I feel like in all my matches, I am seeing more manpower than ever before. I feel like they changed something, but I missed it. So let me know, buddies, if you know of anything that they changed. Under 45 minutes, we've reached the halfway mark, everybody. Halfway mark. I hear a 76 down below, pushing on up. Would like to see some more defensive tanks here for 11th Infantry. So maybe solo tanks to help support the defense, just to help hold back OCL's infantry. Plenty of good spots here for single-man tanks to man. Tank has been marked in the back line. From Baker Squad, this will be a 76. That was a squad lead, so don't expect any satchels on this puppy. Shoots Big 70, Shoot R7, and Boati. Pushing up here. And the cap progress goes back in favor of OCL. We have 1 Tiger that's pushing up still. Front door. Haven't seen an LI precision strike yet. Haven't seen the LI precision strike. $43 minutes, 50 seconds. Cap progress 50% for OCL. 11th. What do we got here? What do we got here, buddies? What do we got? We got a spawn wave over there running to the top left. Tells me that they don't have a garrison or really too many OPs nearby. Corporal Doss, though, could have a chance. Does he have his OP up there behind the house, maybe? Yep, he does have his OP right there. He's going to rush into the strong point. Corporal Doss could have some critical frags here inside the point. Zamp, though! He does take out Zamp. Corporal Doss, it's up to him to get some critical frags right now. He does take some time to bandage real quick. Yeah, progress goes back in favor, but he could have a very nice OP here to get some more bodies inside the circle. It's only just like that. Cap progress stalls. Nice little spawn wave comes in there for 11th to rush inside the circle. Over here to the right, though, OCL pushing straight down the road. They have both tanks in sector now. Both tanks in sector. Wait, hold on. Hold on. That Tiger was right there? The Tiger relocate? No, pushed up. The Tiger pushed up. Okay. Tiger pushed up here to the open. Just telling the Allied 76s to come on get me, buddy. Bombing run coming in. This is going to be an OCL bombing run going through that trench, and this could be absolutely deadly to the point holding. Takes out 3 there. OCL gets the precision strike, comes in. Oh, and it barely misses the Tiger right there. Barely misses. Hits off the back. Hits off the back. All right, the 76 gets popped in the back line as well. All right, so once again, OCL will go up 4-1 here on SMDM. Does 11th Infantry Division have another recap in them? Do they have another one? And we see that big spawn wave coming over there to the top of our screen, buddies. Big spawn wave coming on in. This may be enough to do it. But they're going to have some critical AT plays right now. Very critical AT plays. Achilles coming up, though. Achilles could have a satchel. Tiger doesn't know. Tiger doesn't know. Achilles gets a satchel with the left butt cheek. There we go. Achilles. And Johnny jumps out. Johnny jumps out, looks for him. Achilles guns him right down and takes him out. Tank crew is down to 2 now. Benny and who do we got there? Francine? No, can't be. Franco 762 right there inside the tank. They're about to go Baba Badooey to Achilles' satchel, who put it right there on the Achilles of the Tiger. So I'm super curious if that's going to be enough to cause Capway to flicker back in favor of 11th Infantry Division. I don't know. I feel like they need more bodies here. Tiger goes Baba Badooey in the middle of the point. Beyond Plus Ultra, Radical Patriot moving back here. We do see a decent sized spawn there from the left from 11th. Remember, 30 versus 30, everybody. So we have to keep that in mind and relate that to a 49 versus 49 when it comes to these numbers. OCL, though, is throwing bodies here. Front door to get pressure on Le Grand Chemin. What does 11th's defense look like back here? It is quite a little bit of ways. A little bit of ways. They got to be careful not to undercommit to defense. Got to be careful. Still a long game. 40 minutes to go. 40 minutes to go. Junior, Cadeza, bomb killer right here inside the point. Cat progress stalls. Cat progress goes back in favor of OCL. Going for the 5-0 here. Will they commit more bodies to that front door garrison or leave as is? Dong Daddy 69 is going to need to get up his OP. Flood that puppy. He gets gunned down over there on the left side. We should see a spawn wave come in from somewhere. Cat progress did stall. Oh, we see a tank. Okay, as a medium Sherman looks like they're coming to town to wipe them out. $39 minutes left to go, everybody. Does 11th have another cap in them to get back Brecourt? Do they have another cap in them? Salute 69, Dong Daddy 69. Remember, 69 is the magical lucky number of Hella Loose players. That is the number they go to in times of need. Bomb killer just hanging out here behind the point. Brandt Cayozero Jr. all pushing in there from OCL. Hot Rail could have an excellent counterflank OP though. But Brandt's there to stop him in his tracks. Prevent that from happening. A little bit of a split now from OCL. We have the front line right here pushing to the Grand Chemin. But then we have all these infantry marks going on in the back line. Let's go take a look. Let's go take a look. Oh man, 11th does have a little chunk back here. We see 2 AT guys on screen, which means there is more than one OP. Means there is more than one OP, buddies. Radical Patriot pushing on over here to the trench, or to behind the wall, I should say. Trying to lie low, bandaging real quick. Jesse Pinkman out there takes him out as he's bandaging. OCL being ruthless here tonight. Throwing the Geneva Convention out the window. Alright, Beyond Plus Ultra. Last allied body here remaining takes out Notre Dallas. 11's just have to figure out how they could sneak back in here. Looks like Le Grand Chemin is pretty much cleaned up. They thwarted OCL's beginning attempt there to get that quick 5-0. Leaf blower sneaking inside the point here. Soldados looks like he's responsible. No, Daddy and Zimmerman come around the corner. Nope. The artillery puts an end to their little adventure there they were about to have. Leaf blower moving on through the trench. Leaf blower going up against Soldados. Artillery lands dangerously close. Leaf blower looked to win a key frag here in the middle of the point. Oh no, Soldados is able to win it. 36:42 left on the clock. Ammo drops falling back in support of the point. 11 still trying to push from gardens, but they're getting shut out. OCL mopping up over there, making sure it's not possible. Yeah, looks like we have Eugene, Ardelis, Buck Compton, and Brandt over here, making sure everything's all spick and span and all good to go. Radical Patriot, RW Cash. Moving on the trench. How would they get back in here? I mean, they could have a backline airhead play, but it looks like OCL's protecting the Achilles heel back there and making sure they have a garrison to watch that exposed area. But we all know the sound of the airhead on console versus PC. We all know that sound, and it's almost, you can barely hear it. It's like a little flutter of a butterfly going across the sky. Now, will OCL be able to hear that little flutter of the butterfly? We don't know. Will they have the ear for that? Or 11th be able to sneak back at a critical airhead to recap a Brecourt battery? Only time will tell, buddies. Only time will tell. Capiteo working his way through the open field. General Lee. Looks like he's about to go up against him. Capiteo. Capiteo waiting. Knows he's there. Knows he's there. Taking his time. And, oh no, General Lee busts out the flamethrower. Oh, can he get him though? Capiteo. No, General Lee. Oh, I did not expect the flamethrower to come out there. I didn't see that loadout. I thought maybe it was a grease gun or something, but man, he had the flamethrower. Capiteo probably did see. He probably didn't see that one coming. He was probably like, oh, shit. Oh, Capiteo coming around the corner, looking to get maybe an OP over here, going against General Lee and Dapper Cat. General Lee, Dapper Cat. Capiteo takes out one. Oh, but he gets totally roasted by General Lee right there. General Lee's had enough of his shit. I was wondering when the flamethrower action was going to happen here tonight, and there we go. There we go, buddies. Okay, let's take a look at the map situation again. We do see front door slowly piecing together for OCL, but 11 still has an opportunity here. We have Beer Destroyer trying to make his way through the open field along with a couple of his buddies. Maybe sometimes this is what it takes. Just risk it and go for it all right through the open. His buddy gets taken out behind him, but he's still gonna, oh! But he throws a grenade at the last second. Does it get anybody? Let's take a look. The grenade should go off any second. Oh no, lands a little bit farther away. Okay. Beer Destroyer trying with every bit of energy he has, buddies. $33 minutes left on the clock. If you're just joining me, everybody, I'm your host tonight, Smithers, for this Division 2 finals of the off-season competitive league between OCL and 11th Infantry Division. OCL coming in tonight undefeated, looking to prove to everybody why they're undefeated, and so far they are doing so. So far we've seen 4 caps. 4 caps here tonight, with the first cap going to OCL on Dugout, taking that off the opening after a good little tussle, and then they pushed on forward, had a good wrap around Brecourt, took that back, or took that from 11th Infantry Division, but 11th was not done and had a quick, rapid counterattack, was able to cap back Brecourt battery. But OCL set up shop all around the point once again, busted through front door with some support from artillery, bombing run, all that kind of good stuff, and was able to cap it back. So 4 caps so far in this finals matchup, and it looks like 11th Infantry Division is pushing on through again with Achilles, Beyond Plus, Ultra, and Goodyear inside the point, giving it their all. We need to see some squad leads, though, inside. We need to see some squad leads. Do we have any squad leads that can make it inside of here? We have a tank cruising around the background. That is going to be a Tiger pushing up to stop the cap weight. Coming up to support. Garrison mark. Oh, we do see an airhead. Allied airhead falling in. No, I don't know where it is, though. The airhead is maybe a little bit exposed, buddies. Not too sure. Airhead's landing right here. Okay, it's in the trench. It's not too shabby. Right there in the trench for the Allies. Zimmerman, though, could have a chance to open. Achilles blasts him away with the shotgun. Saves the airhead. Let's see if OCL has anything up their sleeve to stop the airhead. Oh my gosh. 11th airhead lands in the trench there nice and safely. We're going to need to see a massive spawn wave. 11th may not get another opportunity here. They may not get another opportunity. Tiger's rolling up really quickly. It's looking for that airhead. Goodyear, can he provide a little distraction? He's going to jump and try to distract the Tiger. Oh, airhead's coming. The spawn wave should come in any second. Airhead gets blasted. Do we see any spawn wave? 1, 2, 3. Ah, damn. No spawn wave off the airhead. Oh, the Tiger blasted just in time to prevent that from happening. Bomber run coming into Brecourt. So OCL commander getting a little bit, Commander Capiteo getting a little bit nervous after seeing that cap pressure there, looking to clean up the point from south to north here. Bombing run coming on through. Not going to get really anything, I think. But it was just one of those things where you have that reaction. Just to maybe, I mean, you don't know what you don't know, right? You don't know what you don't know. But 11th is back again on the attack, shoving it right front door. Now the big thing for them, can they get some critical tank takedowns here? That could be the turning point for 11th to be able to get this back. 76 pokes outside the edge here, through the hedge, looking for the Tiger, but we do have Soldados making his way up through the hedge. The tank has been marked by Commander Capiteo. 76 begins to back up here. Priz is in the back. Priz gets ran over. Oh, no. Oh, Daddy takes out another buddy. 76 backing up. 76 backing up. Buddies are there to support, though. Leaf Blower and Radical Patriot protecting their tank. Front of flamethrower action there from General Lee on the right-hand side. Just torching the wheat field, holding OCL back. General Lee's like, hold the door, buddies, hold the door. I got it, don't worry. General Lee flaming over here on the opposite side of the hedge. Oh, and the tank comes up and blasts him anyways. All right, so the 76 back here, trying to hold it back. Under 30 minutes on the clock, everybody. Under 30 minutes on the clock. 76 will push up, but we do have Zimmerman working into the back. Bangtown Express, will he see him in time? And oh, he fires the flare. Boom! Oh, Bangtown takes a rocket for 76. Those are the sacrifices you like to see in the playoffs. Those are the sacrifices. Zimmerman loads up another rocket, though. Mr. Silo takes one as well, but the rocket still hits a 76. All right, so Zimmerman gets taken out. Beyond Plus Ultra is going to be going up against Daddy here in a second. Daddy wipes an OP, I believe, coming up to the corner. Under 29 minutes, Radical Patriot has made his way inside Brecorp Battery. Beer Destroyer trying to make his way through the open field. Radical Patriot got taken out. Beer Destroyer trying to make his way. Running, he's running, trying to make his way to the trench. He has his watch out, so isn't loaded down by his rifle. He gets into the trench. All right. He's going to look to put down his OP here as soon as possible. Oh, but he takes some shots and gets wiped. Scorpio Knots pushing up here as well. We'll go take a look back there at the defense of the Grand Chemin after we take a look at what Scorpion's able to do. Goes around the corner here. Flare pops overhead. Scorpion now can take one look at his map and realize where the enemy is. But Compton looks to be coming around him. Scorpion now continues to go. Leaf Blower. And looks like 11th Infantry is just hoofing it right here across the open field. Seeing if they can catch OCL with their pants down. Scorpio now continues on. Leaf Blower gets a couple frags. Beer Destroyer pushing on up through the Trench Fanati, though, to defend it. Beer Destroyer, maybe looking to get his OP up right there on the border, but he's going to have to win a few frags. Oh, no, he isn't looking. Oh, and OCL's over there to come over the corner and wipe the OP. And Beer Destroyer is going to be left by his lonesome with that brutal 90 seconds, right, guys? 90 seconds. 90-second OP cooldown. Alrighty, so OCL holding off this 11th Infantry onslaught. Let's go take a look at the defense for Le Grand Chemin. Take a look at these buddies. These are the unsung heroes of competitive Hell Let Loose. Humpsloot 69, same Vlad, Dong Daddy 69, no square. And of course, Commander Benjamin back there, trying to hold OCL back from getting too much pressure. William 29, though, is here. Under 27 minutes. OP gets wiped. William gets a couple frags inside the hard cap here, going up against Humpsloot 69, and William gets his third frag right there for a beautiful triple kill. And he'll be going up against Dong Daddy 69 once again. St. Vlad out there as well. 4 for William. He's got that adrenaline of the finals running through him. And he dismantles maybe a little supply box there too. William 29 pushing around here to the corner still. Okay, no square is able to take him out. But a solid series of engagements there for William to make 11th. Think twice about how many bodies they're dedicating back here. Luva here as well. Luva takes out one with the Car 98. Same round. Benjamin coming up to the back. Benjamin could have a shot on him, but Benjamin did not hear the Car 98, I think. Unless Benjamin has other plans. Now Luva gets a second. Looks like we have a few more bodies coming in here for 11th Infantry Division, not wanting to risk too much back here. Let's go take a look over at Brecorp Battery, see how the situation looks. Oh, man. We still have some decent presence over here from 11th Infantry. Getting presence over here at Gardens, just using that as a springboard. But they got to patrol the border right here. They got to take out those launch garrisons for OCL. So they can't get counterflanked. Garrison is over here, I think, right on the border of the wall. So it's going to be up to Hot Rail here when he comes around the corner to take out that garrison. Or at least mark it. At least call in an AT person and able to at least mark it. But 11th sneaking back over here, getting into the right side of Brecourt, applying that pressure. Go take a look at the tank fights going on. We have 2 Tigers over here on the left-hand side. They pop the 76. And it looks like it's going to be up to the AT guys. 1 Tiger did take a shot, though, right down below us. So that will be, they'll need to back up and repair here. Tiger pushing up down the road. Artillery falling nearby. Let's see if the Allied AT guys can step up big here. Plane flies above us. Unsure what that could have been. Looks like we have supplies falling over there into distance. Ammo drop. Oh, no, ammo drop. Okay, ammo drop called over there. OCL does have a backline garrison, though, in G1 right now. Does have a backline garrison in G1. Daddy, Scorpio Notch. Daddy's hiding out onto the field, waiting to get a satchel, or maybe an OP up, sorry. Tiger is moving on here to the field, looking for the press on the Guan Shamin. They may be close to out of ammo. They may be close here to being out of ammo. Do have multiple OPs up, though, for OCL. Collapsing inside the hard cap. 11th may need to think about calling some more bodies hack to support, especially with that Tiger bushing up. Minutes. Brecourt battery does flicker a little bit, but cap progress on Lagon Chemin is coming up hot. Transport truck coming up from the middle HQ. Looks like we have William 29 trying to frag him. Transport truck keeps on moving here. Transport truck keeps on moving here. It's a tank crewman trying to make something happen. I don't know what, though. Bwaddy comes over to the point. Proxy Satchel's already down on the building. Bwaddy gets wiped right there behind the building. Cap progress over, getting over the 60%. 11th is going to need to call everybody back here to solidify this. 22 minutes left on the clock, guys. You still have time to double cap. Just got to hold on to 5th as the Tiger, though, pushes up down below us. Proxy Satchel goes off on the point. Cap progress does stall due to sheer cap sector weight right now. So it's going to be up to 11th Infantry Division to win some critical frags here, but OCL does have that garrison in the top right, remember? They do have that garrison in the top right. Proxy Satchels go off over the place. Big spawn wave comes over here for 11th. All rushing back towards the point right now. We do have the medium Sherman looking to make a suicidal dive right here. Looking to make anything happen to help save this point to buy their team some time. Look at all these AT guys running up. Can we get some critical satchel plays right now on this Tiger? Itachi. Tank Commander Itachi right here in the middle of the point, mowing a few down right in front of him. Tiger slaps the 70 or medium across the face, and it goes Baba Badooey. Rocket comes to the back from Humpsloot 69. One in the front from Dapper Cat. Humpsloot will look to get another one in the. Oh, wait, I think he missed just barely. Bombing run coming into the Grand Chemin. OCL really dialing up the pressure here. They may have called the all-in. They may have called the all-in. We see a whole bunch of bodies moving up. But this Tiger gets taken out. This will be very, very big. Goodyear coming over to the side. Smoke coming in. Tiger splashes in the proximity. Area effect is going to be really big here. Another rocket sails into the side from Scorpio Notch. Supplies falling for the Allies. But it looks like it's going to fall to Axis hands. Big bombing run coming over to the west. It's going to go along the hedgerow here. Does it have the... Okay, I think it took out a few. Tigers still alive. Inside the point. Another thing goes Baba Badooey. What went Baba Badooey back here, buddies? It was a truck. The truck goes Baba Badooey. Looks like we have a Greyhound that's trying to come down here to make something happen. The Greyhound survives. A rick shot to the side for the Tiger. Greyhound's coming out. 20 minutes left. Can the Greyhound make a big play here to take this puppy out? The booty of the Tiger is exposed to AT, everybody. The booty of the is exposed. Where are the bazookas? We got to see some more bazookas. Greyhound circling around, looking to get behind the Tiger. Tiger's trying to circle around. Achilles, though, coming into the back, but Achilles does not have his satchel on him. He's just trying to harass the Tiger. The Tiger crew knows they cannot bail out. Greyhound looking to come around the corner, but the Tiger's already flipped around, and they're going to pop that Greyhound right in the face. Oh, no, they missed. They missed. The Tiger was facing over to the right. Greyhound circling around. Tiger's... Oh, the Tiger gets him. Oh, the Tiger gets him. Oh, where's the AT at, buddies? Where's the AT at? I don't know where the AT at. Other Tiger comes up to help clean up shop. We see 2 Tigers now for OCL on the attack. Brecourt battery pretty much abandoned. Nothing back there. Can 11th hold on with under 20 minutes left. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know. There's 2 Tigers now going to be anchoring the attack. Do we have any guys from maybe left HQ rushing up with OPs, rockets, anything, guys, from the Allies side? Or does OCL have this in the bag? Do they have it in the bag, buddies? Tiger splashes inside the point. Buck Compton Fanati holding it out here in the strong point. Cap progress comes in on Brecourt, but I don't think OCL cares. They are fully dedicated to the attack right now. The only thing that may save the Allies is a very precision strike here in the middle of the point. Airhead has been called in from the Axis. Rocket sails into the back from Mr. Frog. I think it may actually hit the booty. One rocket gets into the Tiger from the side, maybe from the side. Cap progress nearing over the 50% mark. Proxy satchel goes off, but the Tiger's too far away. 2 Tigers now in the circle for OCL, providing a massive amount of cap weight. I don't think the Allies have a bombing run. I don't think so. Defensive artillery coming in on the middle of the point. Their head will be landing in about 20 seconds or so, but I'm not sure if OCL is going to need it. 18 minutes left to go. Do we have anything here for 5th? I don't think so, buddies. I don't think so. It looks heavily in favor of OCL. Don't see anything here. Don't see anything here. Capiteo running into the strong point to see if it's secure for himself. Bodies coming over for the right from the Allies, trying to make their way back to the sector, but I don't think it's going to be in time. Long-range rocket comes in, and I think that's going to be it. Alrighty, OCL secures the 5-0 victory here tonight on SMDM to take home the Division 2 championship belt. We'll go ahead and give the commander, Capiteo, commends right there. No doubt they're celebrating right now. No doubt they're celebrating. GG's, everybody. 11th Infantry Division, good job. I mean, you guys gave it your all. It was very, very clear. Almost, I mean, gosh, that recap on Brecourt Battery was huge right off the opening. He almost recapped it once again. But OCL obviously responded in force and was able to stop that counterattack. That was so big. But kudos to both teams for once again giving it their all in this finals matchup. Hope everybody enjoyed the match. Before you guys all take off, be sure to drop a like. If you're feeling so inclined, hit the subscribe button. Drop a comment below if you have any questions. But thank you all for watching this match. I see the viewers up now to 185. It's so cool. That is so cool. That is so cool. But congratulations once again to OCL for taking home the Division 2 finals. What a hell of a match. What a hell of a match. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for joining me here tonight. I am done for the weekend. I am done for the weekend. And I'll see you next weekend for a whole slew of matches. It should be a good time, buddies. Should be a good time. All right. Well, thank you for joining, everybody, and see you next time. Have a good one.